Just stalling like I do, waiting for that notification as I always do. Taking a long time today. I'll give it another minute, then I'll just start. Where are you, Mr. Notification? Where are you? Okay, that's my time. I'm pretty sure I hit the notification button, but it didn't come up. So that's my time. Here I am again. Let me turn this off. Here I am again. Welcome to the Troy Graham Experience. No Daddy's Lounge today because I have something that's riding my soul. No Daddy's Lounge today. So it's just the Troy Graham Experience, episode 100 and something. I don't know. I don't remember. But uh, as the title states, what's going on, America? And what are we going to do about it? And you see a picture of Hitler and Trump and break down how they work. A lot of similarities. Then you see a big question there that says, "What are we gonna do?" Because if you remember anything they taught you in school, it was always government by the people, for the people. This doesn't seem to work that way. It seems like government for Trump, by Trump, and MAGA. And even they're running away, some of them. They're losing their farms. He fired a lot of them. Mm. I had this on my soul for the longest time. Once I saw that quote of his that the police could do whatever they want, I just envisioned more innocent minority people. I don't give a damn what color they are getting killed because the largest minority in this country are women, not black people, not so called. And there's no black people. This is brown. So I don't know where they get black from. Okay. I can't put my leg up that high. But you see this? See that screen? Oh, see, I turned it on. See the color of that screen? That's black. Well, if it will stay off, it'll be black. That's black. We look anything like me? No, it doesn't. So he wants to get all the minorities out of this country that are non-white. And he said that on a hot mic. He said now this is right after he deported a lot of the Latinos. He said, now that we got those out, now I'm going to go after the ones who are citizens. He seems to forget his parents are immigrants. Two of his wife's immigrants. His children were born, before his wife got their citizenship. So what does that mean? Immigrant. It's not just that the immigrant thing, it's everything. Pay attention. He's trying to move into ethnic cleansing is what he's trying to do. If you pay attention to the history of he reads Hitler, he quotes Hitler, but he sneaks it in there. Look at a lot of them European countries when they get into battles with each other. It's called ethnic cleansing. No, it's just a civil war. Ethnic cleansing. Both of y'all white, but you might have different beliefs. So basically, he wants to scorch the earth, America, of everybody that doesn't believe in anything he says, whether they're minorities, especially women. He has no respect for women. He has no respect for anybody in the military. Suckers and chumps. Remember? Sergeant David Johnson, he got killed by friendly fire overseas. You know what he told his wife, that man's wife? Hey, Puro. He told her that he that he knew what he signed
Yo,
up for. Pure.
how you doing, Troy?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How you doing?
Good, good. Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
No, I just kind of opted out of the Daddy's Lounge today. I'll bring it back Friday. This stuff that's happening now in real time is riding my soul.
Yeah. Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise. Especially where I live at and how I look.
Yeah, well, that's been happening to people from the West Indies too.
Yep. Facts.
They've been sending them back and all that. So yeah, sooner or later they're gonna make us carry freedom papers again, brother.
Yeah. Um. I mean, shit. My family's been telling me to not to leave the house without my passport. But at the
I
end of the day, like they don't
Yeah.
care about the passport or any documentation.
No, they don't. They don't. They could send you away and disappear you. You'll never come back. One guy from Maryland, he just got back to Maryland. They sent him to Venezuela.
Yeah, that's I've heard stories like that. I also
Hmm.
heard of a story. I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks ago, of a family from Mexico vacationing in Florida,
Hmm.
and I guess the rental car messed up with the paperwork, got pulled over by the cops, and they were arrested um, for whatever the infraction was, and they were put in that alligator Alcatraz. They've been trying to get them out ever since they locked them up.
I'm just thinking about what the quote. He doesn't give a damn what the police do.
No.
He's basically giving them the right to kill, and they could just walk away.
Yeah, which they've always had, especially over here where I stay at. LAPD got
Well,
been having gangs.
well, the thing is this: how much longer? Just like with a dog that you might have as a pet, right?
Yes.
You keep kicking that dog and ill treating that dog for so long. What do you think that dog gonna do eventually? He gonna bite you.
Hasn't happened since. This is the third time.
It would. Oh, well,
But it hasn't escalated to that point though.
it's getting there because I
Yeah.
read a lot of comments. I tend not to listen to. I can't listen to it no more. It takes too much out of me, right?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
But I guess I'm gonna say this or whatever. I read the comments,
Yes, sir.
and you'll be surprised how people are so openly saying things like, "I never wished harm on anyone, but where's so and so when you need him?" You know.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been different in the aspect that, like, literally, like instead of, like, like just rounding up Mexicans, or like the illegals, they
Hmm.
got like military in the street, like the Gestapo. Like, that's
Yeah.
never that hasn't happened since, like, maybe the civil rights era, but like never at that scale. And it was actually, like, they called in the National Guard for the to segregate the schools, not to desegregate them. You get what I'm
And
saying?
and from my understanding, they didn't have anything ready for them. Not a place to stay. I mean, they didn't even have a toilet to use or whatever, so it was all
Mhm.
messed up. And most of the people that are in the military, like I tell people,
Mhm.
they're not really soldiers. They're people who are going in there just to get a better life, whether to pay for
GI Bill or
college,
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
GI Bill. If you're going to the engineer, I mean, if you're going to the Air Force, you can become an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just different. You can go be a pilot. They're in there trying to better their life, just like I could cross this over at the Daddy's Lounge and say we both
Mhm.
fathers, right?
Mhm.
Everything we've done is to make a better place for our children. When what we've taught them, we learn from our pain and teach them the things they shouldn't do. How do you go about saving them now when it's the very president that's turning the world against them?
I don't have the answer because I don't know of anybody that lived through that time. You know,
No, that time is now. That time is
like,
now.
yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out those answers. To be honest,
Yeah, that time is now. How old is your son?
I have a daughter, and she's
Daughter. Okay.
turned 6 in April. She's about to be a first grader tomorrow,
Okay. Okay. Well, congratulations, man.
and like they're literally going to LAUSD schools, and under the guise of wellness checks to round up illegal children, bro.
Yeah. And that's your only child, right?
That is my only child. What
Okay.
she's got going for her, she's fairer skinned than I am. She got it from her mother. got
Okay.
that going
Oh,
for her.
okay. Now, okay, my granddaughter is light skinned, if you want to call it. Yeah, she's light skinned, right?
Yeah, because that's how they
She,
target them. You know, that's
yeah.
just you know.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's how they target them.
And she's 4. She's 4 years old. Your daughter is 6, right?
Six, correct.
What if, say, we were walking our children home together and they ran up on us and grabbed both of us? What then happens to your daughter and my granddaughter? What's gonna happen?
I've been thinking about that. I ain't gonna lie, like no cap, like literally, on
Hmm.
on my daughter and everything that I
You
no
don't want to
no
think
cap
that.
stuff. I gotta be smart about it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you, Troy. Like I literally did my will yesterday because I don't know
yeah.
because like if that happened tomorrow, I don't know what would happen because I do know this. Like I would have to like do it smart because I don't want my daughter to get hurt and like literally her daughter needs her father, but I'm also not gonna allow what some of the stuff I've been seeing. But I gotta
Okay.
play it smart because like literally like that's what we gotta do. Like literally like at the end of the day, hasn't got to the point where like literally like people gotta get hurt. Like gotta play it a bit smart. But I'm also
Well.
like
Mm-hmm.
literally like I'm first generation Mexican American, so I like
Mm-hmm.
literally like I bought into it completely, but also knowing that like literally this is the first time that this has happened to black people, illegal immigrants, like this ain't the first time.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not the first time, but
But like literally, like I grew up in a time where like the 90s, early 2000s, where like yeah, we had our issues like any country does, but it wasn't like it is now.
no,
Where
because they
like
can snatch you up and they don't need no paperwork. They don't need nothing.
yeah,
They can
yeah,
snatch
and
me up too.
yeah, and I'm not gonna allow that. And to be honest, like literally, if it ever gets to that where like they're like, because right now they're doing it like, but like people are like don't care or they're lying to themselves. You get what I'm saying?
No, is that they want to fight back, but I think they're afraid of the consequences. At this point, it's going to be consequences one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean like our
If
democracy is
you,
effectively gone as I know
yes,
it.
yes,
So
yes.
like I even told like before because I like I saw it coming as soon as like
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing a post before he even ran for election. He says if I would
Mm-hmm.
run for election, he was going to institute the I believe it was was it wasn't McCarthy, but it was the last time they did the Operation Wetback, and they had the last
What?
Mexican repatriation.
Repatriate, something like that.
Repatriation, yeah.
Oh,
Like literally, this is the third time this has happened in the country, the country's history. The first time was at the Great Depression. They blamed all the Mexicans for taking the jobs, because they were going through the Great Depression. The second time was Operation Wetback. That happened, I think, a little bit like I don't know, 20 years after the. I don't know. It was another time where like an economic, not a disaster, but an economic situation
we,
happened, and there was a
we
lot of
were
people
right
without
there with
jobs,
you.
and they
Mm-hmm.
blamed. No, no, I know it. I know. It. I'm not talking about just Mexicans, but like literally people not like technically legal in this country. And then this is the third. This would be the third time this is done. So like this has been done before. Like literally, like you know.
Yeah, because
But
I
this,
got a question,
yes, sir.
and I hope, well, not so much to you, but I hope it reaches to where you are. Where the Bloods, where the Crips, where the Latin gangs, where's the Nation of Islam,
Mm-hmm.
and where the
They're
hell are the
fighting with us. They're fighting with us.
where the bikers? Because
They're. I don't know
honestly,
about the bikers, but like literally, like the gangs.
hmm,
But like just the community in general, especially here in California, because it's like I said, it's happened before. Like yeah, they're fighting with us. They just don't want to show that because they want to show the division. They want to show.
yeah,
They want to say that they're divided. But California's always been united in these fronts. Like we've always had obviously our issues because we're human beings, but when there's like literally these type of situations, we've always backed each other up.
yeah, because my thought is you get everybody together, everybody that's a legal gun owner with the gangs. I don't care who they are, they band together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you protect your community because just a show of strength will slow them down and maybe like I don't want to go through all this today. They'll maybe go to another community. But if they see that in a long stretch, a couple of miles, that you can't play over here in these communities like Texas. Notice they're not in Texas, and there's a reason why they're not in Texas because that's one of his strongest bases, right?
Yeah,
Trump.
exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why they're not in Texas. But at this point, I would. I would suggest that all the Bloods, the Crips, the Latin gangs, the Nation of Islam, and even the bikers,
We
because
have a big Black Panther Party chapter.
Black Panther Party
Yeah, in
too.
Santa Ana. It's like one of the biggest in the country.
You post up and you start teaching people how to use their guns. You get them all licensed as much as you can, as fast as you can, and then everybody vest up and you stand and guard your community 24 hours a day. And you have
Yeah,
people on the roofs of buildings and you let them know you're not taking out babies out of here. You're not taking out women. You're not take. If this brother here has been here for 40 damn years, right?
hmm
30, 40 years, all he's done was work. Leave him the hell alone. I don't care. Leave him the hell alone. I don't give a damn where he's from. Who's he bothered in 30, 40 years that you need to grab his ass up and send him into hell? Nobody,
yeah.
right?
These are all politics, though, Troy. And at the end of the day, that's the last
Yeah.
resort because, like, literally, like, people when people start dying, it's like it's serious.
Pe- People are dying.
No, no, but I'm talking about like literally
Hmm.
like where they're actually like killing people out in the street, not sending them to internment camps and like literally them dying without people, like without the general populace seeing it. You get what I'm saying? Diplomacy is
Yeah,
always the first. It's always the first resort. You get what I'm saying? But it's
yeah.
scary time. Scary time because like I said, I've never lived it in my lifetime.
Let me tell you something else, man. It's scary when they don't have to show ID and there's fake fools out here
Yeah.
grabbing up people, and some of them are getting killed, and some of them are just they're taking their money, they're beating them and leaving them on the side of the roads. All
Yeah.
this is you know that.
No, 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 for sure. Like literally, like
Yeah,
that's where like literally like I did the will like yesterday. Like literally,
yeah, man. You shouldn't have to.
there's a bar that my sister and her friend own over here
Mm-hmm.
in Boyle Heights. Like
Right.
literally, ICE was like literally. I remember seeing it. It was a video on YouTube. Like literally, I was like, oh shit, that's my sister's bar. Literally, ICE crashed into a car to kidnap a couple of people on the street. Like literally, my sister could have been there. Like my sister is that type of person. Is like me. Like literally, if that would have, she wasn't there. Thank God, she was at work or at some place.
Yeah.
But her best friend that she owns a bar with, she was there. Like literally, like if it wasn't like a bang bang thing, because the people of what you call it filmed it, and then the people are gonna like do what they can to like what they can, without like literally like getting hurt by these people. Like literally, that could have gone sour, bro. And like literally, I'm probably not talking to you because like literally, like they messing with my family. I'm going. I don't know
I
what
know.
I'm liable to do. That's what
Well,
scared me though, Troy, because like literally it hit home because it's like right in front of my
well,
sister's bar.
well. That scares me too because I got three grown men out there that look like me, and then I got the granddaughter, and I got a grown woman
Mm-hmm.
out there too, right? So
Yes, sir.
that just it bothers me because okay, because all this everything that's going on now,
Yes, sir.
this country would have sent soldiers overseas now into whatever country that was handling their citizens like this. But
Mm-hmm.
nobody's coming to America to help because
Yeah,
America
yeah,
doesn't know how to mind its damn business, so nobody really likes Americans.
yeah. And that's the misconception. Like they wouldn't have sent, like America wouldn't have sent to the countries to help them. They would have sent
No.
them to help the people that are like they wouldn't like if this would be happening, say in Norway, America would go to help out the people that are trying to suppress the Norwegians. Like America
Mm.
ain't about, never been about that. It's about their own interests. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because because back in the '90s when they had apartheid in South Africa,
facts.
the only person that came over to help was Castro,
Yep.
and they don't even speak the same language. They had a translator between them, but he said he didn't like what was going on. And your people look like my people. I'm coming to help.
Yep.
So he might be a terrorist to the country. It may well he might have been viewed that way. Passed
Yeah.
away,
Yeah. Yeah.
but he's a hero over there in South Africa.
Yeah. Because like literally, when
Yeah.
nobody would help them, like literally, like basic, like the right thing to do.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of misinformation, just like back then, just like there is now. To be honest, like literally, people. I think it's crazy. Like that's why I don't think the Epstein files are literally. I believe Donald Trump, and when he said they're a hoax, I think they're a hoax. They're literally talking about this to divert from
It
like what's really happening in the
that's
country.
exactly what it is. It's something worse he's gonna do. I'm telling you, it's gonna be ethnic cleansing. Like I said,
I hope
like you hear that a lot overseas in Europe when they're fighting. They call
hmm
it, ethnic cleansing.
yeah, from
That's
like
because
Rwanda and shit. Yeah, I know.
no, no, I'm talking about Europe when they have that. But
Mm.
that's because they don't have the same beliefs. Over here, ethnic cleansing is getting rid of me, you, and anybody. Look at his cabinet.
Mm.
Blonde hair,
Yeah.
blue eye. There's all the women. And he bragged about
Other than
the
the Indian dude, Patel.
he gets no respect. I don't think he's even part of them no. You talking about the
None of these
FBI
guys
guy?
get respect.
Yeah,
Come on.
Tim Scott, Byron, the idiot, whatever he is, the dark skinned brother.
I mean,
Yeah,
the Secretary of State Rubio, like literally, like
ass kisser. Yeah,
an embarrassment, bro. Like fucking Ted Cruz, this shit. Like literally, like I remember back in the day, Donald Trump, like literally made fun of his wife. He just took it and smiled. Like, what kind
yeah,
of man are you?
yeah. He has one foot in the grave, doesn't he, Ted? No, that's Kennedy. Kennedy has
You're
one.
talking about the director of the
Health.
health. Yeah, the
Yeah.
crazy, like literally, this nuts. Like literally, I freaked out a little bit the other day because I thought my
Hmm.
daughter had chicken pox, but it was just a
Right.
rash. And then my
Right.
sister was like, there's a measles outbreak happening like in Texas and parts of the country. You should take her
Hmm.
in. And I didn't take her in because I noticed that it wasn't like chickenpox. I looked up like a picture and it went away the
Hmm.
next day. It ended up being like her bath
Oh,
bombs
thank
that she
you.
likes to use in her bath was just give her a
Yeah.
rash. But
Oh,
still,
thank
it's just like people. It's like me running the country. Like Troy, I
you.
got
Yeah.
no reason to business running the country. Like I mean,
Me
it's
neither,
like
because then I got no business because you don't
I
want me
know
bothered
IT
about
because I did it for 20 years and I know boxing,
yeah.
bruh. And like literally, like that's it. I wouldn't like literally try to convince myself just because it makes sense to me or for whatever reason, these crazy people like it's cost lives, man. Like
Well,
vaccines, like literally, like this was
well,
it's crazy, bro. This is nuts, man.
it is,
Crazy world.
it
Crazy
is,
world.
but I've done sales and marketing and customer service and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I boxed and trained, but my mind works a whole lot differently when you just to say you don't want a man like me in office. You really don't.
I mean, definitely not this clown, but like this is that's the thing though. That's where it's like at the end of the day, it's like we gotta like for me, I'm thinking like I don't know, like I'm just hopefully like I'm wrong on a lot of things and I'm right on a lot of other things. Right
Hmm.
now, it's about damage mitigation. Like I truly believe this is always a belief, and I hope I'm wrong. I don't
Hmm.
believe there's going to be another presidential election.
That's what he's working for. That's what he's work. I'm so glad. That's the distraction. That's what all this distraction is about. Because
That's
why
what
else?
like I think that's it. Like he's not going to stay obviously forever because he's a human being. He's going to die eventually, but like literally, they're not.
He,
We're not going to elect another president. Watch.
he's dying now. He has a heart problem because he has fluid on his knees. And if you watch when he walks and stuff, and he's trust me, as a person who suffered from all that, when I had the heart, for my
Yes.
transplant,
Yes. Sir.
it's telltale signs that I see, right?
Yeah.
And it's not. It's obvious. He has fluid. He's fluid overloaded. Most. He's not. He just has fluid all over the place, and he doesn't eat right in the first place. He doesn't. He's the first president you've seen that never jogged or done anything physical.
The only thing he does good is that he don't drink or smoke.
Do we know
That's the
that?
only. Huh?
Are we sure about that?
That's like probably one of the things that he has always been honest about. Like literally, even people that know him, like, yeah, he don't drink or smoke. This is smart. That's to me because I do drink and smoke. Like that's smart. Like literally, that's the
Hmm.
only thing I'll ever give him credit for is that he's smart in that aspect.
I don't give him credit for anything. I mean, because there's two of his family members wrote tell all books about the family, and
Yeah,
neither one
me.
of them said anything about him positively.
Well, his
They
dad was
don't.
a KKK guy.
Yeah.
His pop. You know,
And his mom was like, "I hope he doesn't run for president because he's an idiot."
yeah, but there he is. There he is, our president. Like
Yeah.
literally, they literally amended the constitution, or not amended the constitution. They literally like put a loophole in the constitution just to have this felon run.
Yeah,
That's how much they wanted this man in there.
and also he said it out his own mouth years ago when she was a
Hmm.
teenager, right? His daughter,
Yes, sir.
she was a preteen, 13, 13, 14,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
So He said it feels kind of weird to me that I'm more sexually attracted to my daughter than my wife. Why in the hell? You have a daughter. I got a grown daughter,
That's weird,
right?
bro.
You think I would ever come out my mouth and I know you wouldn't do it. You think, come
I
on,
mean, like,
man.
I don't expect that to come out of any person's mouth. It's like literally sexual, and your daughter, it just doesn't make
It's
it don't add up, bro. Come on.
but it makes you wonder if because every time he used to when he was running for president, he had her
Hmm.
and the husband was there.
Yeah.
Asked him on the View. The first thing they asked him, "What
Hmm.
do you two have in common?" He said, "Sex." This was a live broadcast.
Yeah, he's like
Uh,
bro, he's like I don't want to like speak bad of like people with like developmental issues, but he's like literally
mm-hmm,
a person that with that type of mind
mm-hmm.
in a grown person cocoon. I don't know, it's
I'm,
crazy what he says.
I'm not even going to give him that much credit. He's willfully evil because some of the women that were up there at Mar-a-Lago, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's say they were just working there. They were his assistants,
Uh-huh.
Epstein's assistants.
Yeah.
Trump would come in there and try to pull up on them, and Epstein would have to grab him like some stray dog and tell him, "Okay, well, she's not for you tonight. We got someone else for you."
Mm,
He was that open with it.
I
He
got you.
told stories of how he would just walk into the locker room of
Mm.
the a pageant with that he
Oh yeah,
owned,
like a beauty pageant.
Miss America. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're all naked and shit. Crazy
He told
motherfucker.
that story proudly.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, and the thing is, Steve Harvey, I think, was the host of it or several while back, and he
Yeah.
said, I don't know what you find attractive about these women who look like 13-year-old boys. They're shaped like they're just ridiculously skinny and they're young and they're
Yeah.
unattractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just concerned about what's going on in the cities where they could just walk up on you. People were sitting in front of their houses last night in DC
Uh-huh.
and enjoying the weather, minding their business, walked up on them like, we need to see your ID and all that. They were like, no, for what? I'm in front of my house,
Right.
you know?
We need to see
But
your ID, motherfucker. Like you work for us.
yeah, and even if they would have shot him dead right there, they would have got a pass because of what's going on.
No, that's. I mean, like literally, that's what's happening here. Now it's
Y-
happening in DC.
Yeah, because you see what the one guy did when the cop killed it, even though his son was in the wrong for stealing the car, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
then the cop shot him in the back or whatever. The cop that he killed wasn't the
Uh,
cop that killed his son. It was just a random police officer. That
hmm.
guy was in a rage. He was in a rage, and any cop he
Yeah.
saw, he was going to take out. If you want to create that type of mood in the country, whew,
Hmm.
there's more people than they are police. There's more people than they are soldiers. So what you
But
gonna
we're
do? You
not.
gonna
We're
kill
not
everyone?
as quick. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but my question is,
Yeah.
what's he gonna do? He's gonna kill everybody because not enough jails to lock up every citizen that disagrees with you.
They're gonna try, and that's what to say. Like us. Like yeah, it's a lot more of the us than they are them. But we're like decent people like us. We're not
Hmm.
quick to just kill.
Right.
Like literally, like yeah. Like literally like when you have to take arms against people that are supposed to protect you or supposed to or like are elected, that's literally the last resort. That's literally like you have to like literally take these people out. If not, they're gonna take you out. Like
Yeah.
literally, it's got that. That's like literally they gotta like literally and this has happened in many countries and in this country. Like there's been a history of like the government like taking out like literally like what do they call them like little massacres, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But
And like the
sometimes,
people don't take arms up against them because at the end of the day, like these guys are capable of that because they got that in their heart. We are like literally we're a lot of us are just here trying, like I said, raise our families, raise good kids. A lot of them buy into the system where like yeah, like literally they'll never do that. And then you got examples throughout history of when they done it. Like it's like that's I think that's one of the big issues. It's like yeah, it could get to a place where like yeah okay like now it's like they're gonna kill all of us like they did the Indians, the Native Americans, excuse me, if we don't fight
yeah,
back. But that's the
And
thing. It's they gonna kill a lot of us, a whole lot of us before that gets to that. Because like literally, like that ain't in our hearts. In my opinion.
well, that, there's a reason why no country has ever been taken over by a black country or like a Latin country, because
Yeah.
that
Facts.
we're not evil like that.
Yeah.
There's only one ethnic group that's ever gone into another country, raped, killed, murdered, and conquered on every corner of the earth, and that ain't me, and that ain't you.
Yeah. And all over, like made up concepts. Like I hate
A
I hate
lot
being
lies.
I hate to refer to people by a color. Like it's dumb.
Exactly.
And America, like it was used to be a lot more prevalent all over the world, but like America is like literally the only country that's so hell bent on holding on to that. Like literally, like in Mexico, like it's
Hmm.
like Mexican. Like they'll say like that, like they'll use descriptive words, but it's not like you get what I'm saying. It's a difference. In other places, like in England, is there's a different. Here, it's like you're black or the blacks or the browns. You get what I'm saying? It's like you could tell. It's like some people might already got to the point where like they don't say it out of malice, but like literally, the word the way to describe people like in that way is like literally that's still inherent in its use. You get what I'm saying? It's like literally, it's like a con job they've done since the inception of the country, and it's never gonna go away. And I hate it, man.
I tell you what I saw recently. I saw this video
Yes, sir.
where this young black man was trying to flag down this guy who was in his truck, right? He was an older white guy,
Yes, sir.
and the white guy gave him the middle finger and said, "Fuck you, nigga," right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why the black man was flagging him down is because he was headed into a sinkhole.
Shit. Trying
So
to save his life.
yeah, and you know what happened?
Mm.
His trunk sunk into that sinkhole to the point where they had to call and get somebody to get his truck out. And you know when he got out the truck before it got too deep into it?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he said to that man who tried to save him? He
Mm-hmm.
said just like this plainly, every time I see someone of your color, I get nervous and stuff. So that's why I didn't stop. It wasn't like I'm sorry or nothing. He just said, every time I see somebody of your color, man, I just get nervous, and that's why I did what I did. Well, good. Now you lost your truck, buddy.
Right. Almost lost your life.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and the brother probably knew you were gonna call him that, but like literally, he was gonna try to do the right thing anyway.
He was. And all this happened about literally 2-3 miles from my house.
Crazy, crazy,
Yeah, it
crazy
is.
work, as they say.
That's crazy work, man. That's why you don't see me come out and play too much unless I just feel like having a little fun on social media. But
Yeah, yeah.
I
When it
want,
comes to those things, I never joke.
yeah,
I
yeah, you
troll, but like
don't.
literally, like it's always been lighthearted. But like things like that, especially because like I know what it is. Like it's just like to me, there's a lot of like that on the internet, and they do it for
Hmm.
jokes. You could tell they do it for jokes. I don't know if they truly feel these ways or whatever, because it just feels disingenuous when they do it. But it's like to me, to me, it's not even humorous. Like it's like you
No,
calling some other person a name, whatever name you call them. Like how is that funny? Like I don't get it.
no,
Like
no. But
using cleverness, being clever, and kind of like
hmm
trying to diss somebody. That's funny to me. Like I like to do a lot of indirects, but never to the point where like I'm disrespecting. Like I'll just be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
to me,
just
there's an art form in that. But like literally just to disrespect the dude, just to disrespect for comedy, I don't get it.
I just think that we have one of the most powerful vessels. I'm talking about us, the podcasters, right?
Yeah.
And I think we should have, we should vet them, of course. We should have people on who are actually trying to help a lot of the citizens that are getting deported. They have their shelters here. They got
Mhm.
this, that, and the third. They get lawyers for them. They have places for them to stay. We should have them on and have them put their information out. I don't I don't care if they're Latin. I don't care if they're black. I don't care if they're Asian. I don't care if they're white. Have them on.
Mhm.
Have them on your show and give them a platform so people know where to go.
Yeah.
Right?
But that don't
Because
sell. That don't sell.
well, that's why you don't hear about my show too much because I want to
Uh,
talk about fatherhood and all that. And you're right, that
yeah.
doesn't sell,
No.
but it doesn't mean that
Because
it's
you're not
not
trying to sell
needed.
something, Troy. That's the thing. You're not trying to sell somebody
N-
something. And
Nah, and I
that's
don't.
why I don't
I'm
have a channel. I want to talk boxing, and then with good people like yourself. I'll talk,
Mm-hmm.
you know, common topics, or shoot the
Mm-hmm.
shit, whatever. But at the end of the day, like literally, I don't want to influence nobody. I want to give my opinion on boxing.
Yeah.
It just like literally before the internet even existed, where I just like meet somebody new or go with my boys and just literally just shoot the shit. Like literally, like that's been me. Like I could just go and maybe play basketball, play soccer, do something, and then go to a bar and just like literally just chill, Or in my younger days, like chase tail and shit like that. Not
Yeah.
fucking go on the internet and literally like have to like argue with idiots.
Well,
Like that's
I
my
tell you
resolution. I'm
what.
trying not to argue with clowns. Try
I
my
don't
best.
know. I don't know what time the fight is Saturday, but I'm doing my show Saturday at 2 p.m. here,
Mm-hmm.
which is 7 p.m. in England,
Yes, sir.
or 8.
Yeah.
So, and you know who I'm rooting for on Saturday.
Who? Oh, actually, I already
Dillian
know.
White.
Yes, I'm sorry, Dilly White. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, yeah, you know I'm gonna root for. Yeah, people think I think he's a Superman or a great boxer. No, I don't. It's just that I've seen him win and lose. When he wins, he's like, okay, who's next? Give me
Mm,
so and so, right? When he loses, he's like rematch.
yeah. He's also
Not,
Jamaican, right? So it makes sense.
yeah, with that too.
Trust me, I get it, Troy. Like literally, don't let these goofies discourage you, because like
I
literally,
I don't.
everybody other than Americans,
Yeah.
like Americans think we should be ashamed of like they are. Like
Hmm.
I'm not ashamed of my heritage, and I'm pretty sure you're not either. And that's why, like
Absolutely
literally,
not. You see
you know,
that?
you get what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like literally, like
Yeah.
America, they try to sell you that we're proud to be an American. Like I'm proud where I come from, where I was raised here in the my little section of California or whatever. But
Hmm.
proud to be an American, like that's a different that's a opens up a can of worms for me, because like literally like they've never wanted to me to be to associate myself as American, you know?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally like we literally like when the border moved after the all that robbery happened back in the Mexico American War, like literally like the only reason they didn't take the entire country of Mexico is because they didn't want us to be part of the country. You get what I'm saying? And like
Hmm.
literally they knew that if they took all that part of the country, they were gonna have to, like literally include them in whatever they're trying to plan. So
Right.
like the ones that did were here in like the Southwest, like literally like they were, weren't allowed to go to school, like that the signs that said no, I think it was no blacks, but they said the obviously the N word, no dogs, no
Hmm.
Mexicans. That's common as all hell, you know.
Well, I tell you what, when I was in the
Or
army,
was, excuse
man,
me.
when I was in basic, when I met a brother, I met two or three brothers in there that I got close with.
Yes, sir.
One dude was Mexican, but he lost his family in a car crash, and he was raised in Arizona.
That sucks.
And
That you lost your family.
yeah, but I cannot remember. His name was so strange because I think the people who raised him were Indian, right?
Like Native American peoples or Indian Indians, like Hindus from India.
No, Indians, Native Americans,
Native
right?
Americans. Gotcha.
Yeah, and he is Abadaka or something like that. I don't. It's been. You talk
It's been
about when I was
years.
18. You've
Oh,
been. You
18.
talk.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
been a
you
while.
talk
Okay.
about about 36 years ago.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
so he said he learned martial arts with them.
Nice. Nice.
He was about 5'5", right?
Yes, sir.
And he was very quiet. He said he don't talk to a lot of people, but he said, Graham, I watch you move around people, and I could always tell when you don't like somebody. I never thought I'd ever be a friend with someone like you because you was just loud, man. You just get around. And sometimes you purposely rub people the wrong way, right?
Hey, I'm the same way, Troy. So trust me, that is literally what it is. Like people are like me.
Yeah.
I got what my dad got. My dad was worse than I was, but
Hmm.
they always describe my dad and describe they've described me and I describe myself as no filter. Like my dad
Right.
had completely no filter. Like literally,
Right.
he
Right.
told you what he said. He never sugarcoated nothing. Like you ask him a question, he's gonna and literally not gonna sugarcoat anything. He's not going to like soften the fall. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why did you get his DUI? Because you a drunk motherfucker. Like stuff like that. Like I'm more, because this is like different. My dad was born in 1931. I was born in 1982. You know what I'm saying? It's like different. Like he didn't grow up with like he had his dad around, but his dad had two other families. Like I only had my pop. You get what I'm saying? It's just different the way me and him grew up. He grew up in Mexico, I grew up in the United States. But anyways, obviously
Mm-hmm.
I'm my father's son. So like literally like that's always been me, and like that's one of the things that I do like about me. And sometimes it annoys me is that like literally like I don't like to lie. Like don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I lie.
Mm-hmm.
I've lied and I will lie in the future, but I don't like to, especially when
Yeah.
things that like literally like a lie just would literally make it doesn't make it like it literally won't make me feel better and it won't change the actual fact of the matter. You get what I'm saying? So I try not
Mm-hmm.
to lie. But people that like really don't know me just because I am the way I am, I come off as an asshole. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting how like people perceive somebody that literally just like and then I don't do it like I think at least in my experience like literally like people like my friends, my family, they don't consider me an asshole. But people
No.
that like I've worked for that like my relationship would be good morning, good night. That's it.
They
Very
don't,
cordial,
yeah.
very
Well,
nice.
they don't
Talk
get
to
the
them a little
human
bit.
you are, and they don't get the sense of humor. But let me finish the story,
Yeah,
right?
go
The
ahead, brother.
same brother I was telling you about what that I was in basic with, right?
Yes, sir.
There was always one just major disrespectful ass
Hmm.
in basic, right?
Yes, sir.
Big brother from I want to say he was from South Carolina. He's about 6'1",
Yeah.
and he could handle himself, but he claimed he lost his traveler's checks. They used to pay us in traveler's checks,
Oh,
right?
okay. I got you. Got you. Got you.
So he was going around from room to room, just throwing people's drawers out. Nobody was saying. I was like,
Right? Like just doing whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, yeah. So
Excuse my language.
when he tried to come into our room,
Hmm.
me and brother told him, you're not touching our stuff, man." He started to come in, and I got in front of him. And I said, "It
Uh,
ain't gonna happen, man," because I was dying to fight him because back then I was a little,
you're 18, bro. Come on, bro. And especially this guy, like literally, like yeah, no, I trust
yeah,
me. I got you. Go.
yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
So
Go ahead.
so he left me alone, but then he went to my boy. My boy, I looked at him. I said, "You all right?" He said, "Yeah. Why don't you stand behind him?" That's exactly what he said. He said,
Mhm.
"What you gonna do? You gonna grab me from behind us?" He said, "No, he's not gonna grab you from behind. He's gonna stop you from hitting the floor." So
Right? He's like, help me out, Graham, just so this guy doesn't hit
I
his head
knew
and
what
he
he was
kills this
gonna do.
motherfucker. Yeah, I got you.
He told the dude twice. He
Mhm.
said, "Don't touch me and don't touch my stuff. I'm giving you two warnings. That's it. The next one, I'm kicking you in the mouth." Right?
Mhm.
And the guy laughed at him. Mind you, this dude was 6'1", and my partner here was
Five
5'5", five
five,
six.
yeah, 5 foot nothing. I got you.
You know when he touched him again, he kicked his ass right in the jaw and knocked him out.
Mm.
But that was a bad timing because the drill sergeants were coming around and checking rooms that day, and it just so happens right after he did that, the
Uh-huh.
drill sergeant was one room up from us, and she was coming to us next.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever seen the movie Sleep Weekend with Bernie's.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we did him like that, threw him under a bush.
Put shades on him, a hat. Oh, he's
Yeah,
sleeping.
yeah,
He's sleeping,
all
sir. Drill
that. We
sergeant.
threw him in the bunk, covered his ass up, and then we stood around the bunk like this, right?
Yes, sir.
And the drill sergeant came in. She checked our stuff. We did not move. So she was like, "All right, so why you two stand in front of the bunk like that?"
Mhm.
We didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't say nothing, and she said, "All right, all right." Usually she would have gave us a hard time, right?
Right. Pressed it more.
Ooh, because if the other guy was there, we called him. We called him Freddy Krueger because he was dark and he looked like Freddy Krueger,
I
basically.
got you. Got you.
He was an ass,
All
but
right. Shit.
but I'm glad he wasn't there. But she gave us a pass, and
Hmm.
after she rolled out and after she left our floor, we got some rags and slapped him. We went and wet some
Revived
rags.
him up, waked him up.
Yeah, and told him to get his ass up out of here, man.
Don't come
And
back.
and of course, as he was stumbling on his ass out the door, "I'm gonna see you later." I was like, "Man, he knocked you out. What you think I'm gonna do to you?"
Yeah, I know, right? This guy's 5'5", bruh. And
but
I'm
he
not saying I
he
do, but you're just gonna, it ain't gonna turn out good.
but he was so cold. But
Mm,
he was real cool with me, man. He didn't talk to everybody, but
yeah.
he saw the human being I was, and I always respected him for that. He's like, "Graham, I know that we would hang out. I would have to save you from yourself. I say you're probably right, man.
Yeah, we all have that friend. You all have that friend. Yeah, like me
Yeah.
at one point, I was a bit of a hothead. I fought a lot around the your age that you're talking about. But like literally,
Hmm.
I I don't. I think it was just kind of like a phase. It was never me. Like literally,
Right.
once I got past it, like I'm the type of guy that's like literally like I won't. I want everybody like to be like, especially hanging out with friends or whatever. You new people. I'm just
Hmm.
I'll never be like the fight starter. Like literally, I'm
No.
the first one to like protect a friend or a
Hmm.
family. I'll be the first one.
Hmm.
But like literally, like yeah, it's just like I know that like I don't have to prove myself to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that dude, you know. But like I've been blessed that I don't have to guess if like I think of myself as that, and it's just in my head. I've had a couple of times where like I've been tested. I'm like, okay, at least I know that like literally like it's not just in my head. It's not something that I think I would do. Like
Hmm.
the two situations that I was in, I stood on business, as they say, the youngsters nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
going to join the Navy as well, Troy.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. You
My dad was driving me to sign my contract, and he
right.
told me the story about because in Mexico to this day, but back in Mexico, they have some mandatory service, 2 years for every
Yeah.
citizen, for every male citizen. I don't know if it's female now, but anyways. So when he was in like basic, like you said, my dad was the type of person like his whole life, like he looked mean, but he was a sweetheart. But like literally, don't mess with him.
Right.
Like he's kind of like
Hmm.
I'm kind of like him, where it's like literally, you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. But you come find me, you'll find out. But anyways, so he don't take no shit. So his drill sergeant or commanding officer, whatever, told him whatever. Like in those days, I remember in America, you would see like the drill sergeants kind of like, be real like try to harden him up or whatever,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
like in Mexico, I think they did the same thing. So I think he told my dad something that my dad didn't like. My dad threw one shot and like
Hmm.
knocked him out cold. He was court-martialed for that.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
Mexico, you can't vote if you're court-martialed. You can't get married. You can't get a bank account.
What?
I don't know if that's still the case, but like literally in those, that was in. Let's see, my dad was like
You can't vote. You can't get
was
married.
18. Yeah, no, I don't know
Wow.
if they changed it, but yeah, in those days, which was, let me see, this is about 31, 41. So it's like the 50, like the early 50s in Mexico. Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
court martialed, you can't get married, you can't get a bank account. Um, excuse me, what was the other one? Like literally, you can't do a lot of the things. It's like it's a big punishment for being
Yeah.
court martialed in those days. Like even in most militaries, court martial is like very, very serious. But anyways, in that day, like yeah, he got court martialed.
Yeah. Because
So
even. Hmm.
so he told me that story, and it's like, because I was gonna sign my contract, like I said, like literally, like I was gonna join Navy. I already talked to the guy. My dad was driving me over. He wasn't trying to convince me or anything. He was literally driving me over. But he's like, just let me tell you the story of my experience. He's like, son, you're like me. I know you. Like you're gonna get into some situation, and like I don't want that for you. But if you want to join, you want to join. So I didn't say nothing. We get to the thing. I get to the recruitment office, and I forgot what the guy's name. This is like literally I don't know, 25 years ago, 30 years
Hmm.
ago, maybe. I just like, sir, I've changed my mind. I decided not to join. I appreciate you. Thank you for, for your time, but I'm gone. I don't know if he tried to do it. He tried to, like try to convince me, oh, what happened? What can we do? Shit like that or whatever. But yeah. So like, I don't know. It's just like, I felt like, even though I've never been in that situation where like I would have to do it, like, I just felt like, yeah, I would probably, especially at that time, I just didn't take no shit. You know,
Hmm.
I didn't start none, but I was like, yeah, especially in those days, I didn't take no shit. And it was crazy. Like, yeah, I was literally about to sign my contract. My dad told me that story that he never told me before. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll do something else. I didn't know what I was going to do. That's kind of why I was going to join the military. But yeah, I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out. But yeah, it's funny though. When my dad finally, like literally, my dad didn't care about not voting and stuff like that. He didn't care at that time. He was like, whatever. Um, he was actually like at that time he was I don't know if he was still a professional boxer because he ended up quitting, but he was trying to become a professional athlete. He was he boxed 10 pro fights, and he was also
Okay.
trying to like get put on professional soccer, but it never worked out. But anyways,
Hmm.
so when he wanted to marry my mom, it was an issue. He's like, oh sir, you're court martial, you can't get married. But my dad
Was
had
that over
uncle.
here or was that in
No,
Mexico?
this is Mexico. This is Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like literally, but he wanted to get married. He's like, well, I got a couple of uncles there, like colonels, in the
Mm-hmm.
in the Mexican Marines. So yeah, so you got nepotism to change it to an honorable discharge. That would get married.
Good. Good. Yeah.
Funny shit. I don't know. I
That's
just
right.
always thought that
Yeah.
that's a cool story about my pop.
Nah, I mean, I have my youngest son who's 20.
Yes,
He
sir.
wants. He talked to me about joining he said the Air Force because his grandmother and grandfather on his mother's side were both in the Air Force. That's how they met, right?
Yes, sir.
And then he talked to this one recruiter after he graduated who was in the Marines, and I told him in front of his face, I don't think this is for you, but listen to the man, see what he has to say because this is harder. That's the hardest one. I
Mm.
said it in front of the recruiter's face. I said
Yeah.
they're the first ones to hit the beach, and all they do is kill. And he shook his head. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, man. It's like
Yeah,
literally they come back all
yeah,
messed up and shit because like literally children ain't supposed to be killing other children and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally like
yeah,
eh,
yeah.
killing
So
ain't natural. It's like it's
yeah,
crazy. It's crazy work.
yeah, because he has the brain for the Marines, so
Hmm.
he could actually do it. I'm not sorry, he has the brains for the Air Force.
Air Force. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, because
because
like yeah, I mean, there's other things that
yeah.
like yeah, that killing people that they do.
And but I told him that I really think you need to get away and start living on your own and building that strength up,
Yeah. Life
because right,
experience is the best teacher, man.
yeah, because he has a safety net now
Hmm.
because they have my house. Them and their mother stay
Yeah.
in the house after the divorce,
Yes,
so
sir.
he has that safety net, right?
Hmm.
And then he has me over here. But like I told him, you come here, you got to come with a job that travels because you in your 20s, man. About time you're gonna stay by yourself. You don't want to live with your 50-plus-year-old daddy because
Hmm.
he got things going on with grown women. So you got to
Yeah, yeah. No, and then you're not gonna be
uh,
here forever. Like our fathers are not
no,
gonna
I'm
be here
not.
forever. And trust me,
No,
it's a
I'm
huge
not.
disservice if like literally my dad was like other like obviously when I was growing up like
Mm-hmm.
from I became an adult till like the day he died. We're best friends because like literally
Right.
I'm his only son, and then I have all sisters. So I
Okay.
had my friends and stuff, but like literally we had that relationship after like I was already grown and stuff. Like literally like for whatever reason, like my dad was like my best friend. So like literally like it still hurts to this day that he died in 2009. But like literally like there's a lot of things where like for whatever reason, maybe just like I'm not I was I didn't have the maturity or the wherewithal to know that I was doing probably was gonna affect me. But like, it's just like yeah, like at a certain point it's better to do it early to like literally like experience things on your own and not always have somebody like like you got sometimes you just gotta like literally do it on your own, you know even if
Mm-hmm.
you fail, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, you do. But I told him by the time I finished with high school, I knew I
Mhm.
was going to join the military so I could get to the Olympics faster, right?
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, a lot of people do that too, and then like
I
literally
just
like
yeah.
illegal excuse me, I was literally people that don't have citizenship that come from other countries like that's been an avenue that they sell you, like join the
Hmm.
military and will to get you a green card, stuff like that. So a lot of people do
A
it
lot of
that way.
people
Yeah.
do that. Get your driver's license in there, all that.
Gosh.
You
Yeah.
and before you could get your GED in there, but not anymore. That you have to have a GED before they'll take you in now.
Yeah, and I saw this real quick, Troy. I saw this like one
Hmm.
video about this guy, Mexican guy, that self-deported. He was around your age. He fought in Korea, or he fought maybe a little older. He fought in Korea, or he fought yeah, I think it was like Korea. He got like the
Hmm.
Congressional Medal of Honor. He got like some real like
I know what
medals
you're
for
talking about.
valor and
I
stuff.
know it.
He
Yes.
self-deported himself like from Texas to like Nogales or whatever. But
Hmm.
before he crossed over to like literally like self-deport himself and like start his life over there, he got the medals. I forgot what he said, but he like had tears coming out of his eyes. He threw them in the fucking in the Rio Grande. He's like,
But it
these
didn't mean
fucking
anything to
medals,
him.
these
Yeah.
medals like mean shit. Like literally, I fought for a lie, and he was riding his motorcycle. Like that hit me hard, man, because like literally, like
Yeah.
for just me personally, for Mexicans, like for me, as I grew up and I started seeing like what it really is, like because like Mexicans usually like, especially like my parents, like especially my mother, like so proud to be a Mexican to the day she died, but she was also so proud to like when she got her citizenship, she was so proud, stuff like that. So like literally, it's like I can see that, especially like if like you bought into something where like yeah, I'm American, I've accepted finally, whoop de whoop, like literally I came here with nothing, maybe maybe people were like saying go back to where he came from, stuff like that. But whatever, I got these
Mm-hmm.
medals. The presidents gave it to me, and then along comes along a bunch of crazy kooks that like literally before were there, just they wouldn't say what they say, until Donald Trump like made that shit normal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it
like
breaks your heart.
literally like these people like don't care that I fought for them to even talk their dumb shit. They just they see me like literally. I learned that a long time ago, and it hurt. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally, like people like that, they've never seen me, even though I was born here as an American.
Right.
Like I'm proud to be an American because like literally, like they instilled my parents instilled to me to be proud of where I come from, not that to be proud that of here because like people here, people in power, they've never wanted me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like I remember one time I finally made the realization that a lot of Mexicans like this country gave us everything. I'm like, nah, that's erroneous. The country didn't give you shit. Nobody gives nothing.
No, you have
Nobody,
to work
nowhere.
for it. You have
You
to work
did that.
for it.
You did
Yeah.
that. You would have did that in England, Lebanon. You like literally you would like you have to do it. Like they didn't give you shit. Like my mother used to say that too until she realized it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like, yeah, I'm grateful that I had more opportunities here, but at the end of the day, I did this. Like I did this shit, like literally nobody gave
Mm-hmm.
me nothing,
Yeah, the only
and that's
difference
and that's
with
the thing that we try to like tell each other,
the only
tell
difference
ourselves.
with most countries than here is that there's a lot of opportunities, but because of who you and I are, we have to go through more, right?
Mhm.
Whereas someone else could come from another country and they could buy up a whole shopping center. Like think of the Motel Sixes and all that, how they always were cheap, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Nine
the
ninety
red roof,
nine. Are you out of your mind? I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah, and the red roof ends how they were cheap
Yeah, I remember.
because there's a family out there called the Patels,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And when they first got to America, they decided, well, we're going to buy this motel.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole family worked there, which kept down the costs, right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And then another family came from India, wherever they were from, which was in their family, and they bought another hotel, and it kept going.
Yeah.
They,
Building their property,
yeah,
empire.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they own the Hilton now.
Oh, they're the people that started the Hilton hotels.
They're the ones who own it now. Yes, sir.
Oh, they
Yes,
own it
sir.
now. They own the Hiltons now. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they're the ones who built up I want to say it's the Motel 6 and the Red
Okay,
Roof Inn.
that's why they started with the Motel Six Empire or whatever, or
Yeah,
like whatever they called, like
yeah, because
corporation.
everybody that was there who did from the people who did the laundry, from the people who cleaned your room,
Mhm.
or the people who set up, continental breakfast or just the breakfast, they're all family. People at the front desk, all family.
Yeah, all family. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm gonna shut it down, brother. We've been on for an hour, and I'm gonna shut it down. I got two appointments in the morning.
I hear you. I hear, and I forget you're in the East
Yeah.
Coast because it's barely
Nah, it's
fucking.
only 7:30, but I got to do
Oh, you just
laundry.
gotta get your rest. I got you.
Yeah, that
It's
too.
four
Because I've
thirty
been
over here. It's 4:30 over here.
Yeah, because I've been up since 3 this morning. I haven't went back to sleep yet.
Oh shit. No, I understand. I get it.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, but
But
that's how you're on, Troy, and like literally like usually on like you said on the daddies thing, and like literally I
uh
ain't trying to talk these topics with like even with my buddies, like like Dub and them, this because it's like I can't like I love Dub, but I can't just talk about these subjects with these with these guys, and not Dub in particular, like whatever, like Dub will let you get your bars off, but it's just like a lot of people like literally like talking a lot of dumb stuff. And I just can't, especially these
exactly,
topics. I
exactly.
can't do it, bro.
That's
Boxing,
a,
okay. Let's literally shit on every single fighter and think we know it all. Fuck, I ain't
and,
care. That's just a sport.
it used to be fun, man. Then it used to
I
be
know. I remember.
fun, especially when I was doing it with Major, right? So because there was one night I think we interviewed, I want to say Simon Brown that night, right?
Okay, cool,
And
nice.
then we stayed on for about another hour, and the brother called in. He was like, "You know what? I was about to end it. I was about to end it tonight." And then I've been watching y'all for a while. You had one of my favorite fighters on tonight, Simon Brown. He
Mhm.
told the story of how he lost his brother.
Oh, okay.
Lost his brother about a year ago or whatever it was, and he was never himself after that. He wanted to kill himself, basically.
Yeah, no, I can
Yeah,
imagine. I can imagine. Yeah, but I remember, yeah, early on, like
yeah,
before, like I used to go to you guys' channel like more often. Yeah, you guys used to have. I remember I used to see a lot of fighters out there. I got to talk to Kevin Kelly and Randall Bailey on your channel. That was
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yep.
That
That
was
was
pretty
on
cool.
here.
One
Yeah,
of the
Randall.
Mexican channels I got to talk, God rest his soul, he just passed away. Israel Vasquez. I got to talk to him, one of my favorite fighters. So that was a good thing about like this. Like you got to talk to like fighters that you would never talk. I didn't think I would ever talk to these fighters that I respect. You know.
You know what? I never thought I'd get a chance to talk to James Tony, Riddick
Nice.
Bowe,
That's dope, man. Right.
Mike McCullum, and Julian, just on and on and on and on and on, right?
Right.
And
You
I
just
never
watch them
thought,
as kids or as young men, and you're like, man, that's
yeah,
crazy. Now you're actually talking to them, and so that's cool.
no, but you
That's
know
cool.
what?
Really cool.
Tommy Brooks passed away, the
No,
trainer I used to
yeah,
have,
he just did too. God rest his soul. Good trainer.
and I got him on the show. I was one of the first people to put
Nice,
him on, and he
nice.
kept coming back. And actually, he became like an uncle to me, man, and that hit hard because we used to talk. I used
Mhm.
to talk to him throughout the month. If it was a
Yeah,
month,
no, that's cool. That's
yeah, I
like that is
used to
cool. That's like
talk.
really cool that you get to like literally because they're like at least when I was younger, like they're almost like mythical like superheroes. Especially
Yeah,
like for me like
yeah,
Chavez, but like I could just imagine like if I ever like met Chavez, which obviously is like a human being like anybody else, but like we clicked and it's like oh like yeah I call Chavez like once a month like that would be like surreal like it was surreal when I was talking to Israel Vasquez like one of my favorite fighters.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
think
Because you,
ever in my life I would talk to him not just about boxing, but a little bit like non-boxing stuff. Just like a some like a friend. I won't say he was my
yeah,
friend, but I was honored to talk to him.
yeah, yeah. I got a brother in the chat. I want to address him. Picasso. Nobody gets anything done in life on their own. You couldn't come over here unless you were white or a slave. Black people open that door for all other ethnicities. So yeah, he was
Mexicans were already
jumping on
here,
what
but I
you
hear you,
said.
Picasso. I hear you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, and so were we actually. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. No, no. I'm just like yeah. I'm like yeah, yeah. I get what Picasso's trying to say though.
no, because if you look at the early Mexicans, they look just like me. They're dark. They're dark just like me, man. We all the same people, believe it or not. We're all the same. That's why I don't ever get the point where they were like, well, I got a problem with black people. Why? We're all the same.
Yeah, right. Like literally, like especially like literally like the people that like historically like literally like had it the worst in this country like literally like have tons in common.
Yeah, because I mean, be honest with you, when I grew up in New York,
Yes,
it
sir.
was Latinos and blacks, and we were together. We were together, We were just you couldn't find one of us unless you saw the other one. It was just that's how it worked.
Yeah.
And that's I think how it works in most major cities. But
Yeah. For me, it's a bit
you know,
different. Like I have a different perspective
yeah.
on that, but no, I get it. I've seen it. Like I've talked to like for me, like I've always been like the for lack of a better word, the token Mexican
Uh,
on the block. You get what I'm saying? For whatever reason,
okay.
like we didn't go to a more Hispanic or Mexican. You get what I'm saying? For whatever I know the
Oh
reason, which I
boy.
won't get into, but like literally, like
Uh-huh.
that's that, and like I've learned more on social media that like literally like families like me are kind of like I thought they would be more common, but they're actually more of a rarity. Like literally, like yeah, like I remember like when I grew up in South Central, like two Mexican families, the rest of the families was black. Like we got along just fine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if you know the rapper Will I Am.
Yeah, yeah. No, he
Yeah,
from East Los. Like literally, like I didn't like. Well, I kind of knew because like literally, like my family. There's some projects in East Los where Will I Am is from. That's
that's where
they
he's
they
from.
lived there for
Yeah,
like 3 months. Like my mom's sister, they lived there for like three
yeah.
months, and like
He
literally, like
grew.
yeah, I remember like yeah, no, like that literally, like it was like yeah, we were there, and
He,
it's like all Mexicans, and like yeah, there was like a couple brothers there, because like literally at the end of the
he was
day,
one of them. He grew
yeah,
up
he was
with
one of
all
them. Yeah,
Mexicans, and he was
yeah, like I didn't know that.
he
Like I was like, oh shit, he's like me, but the other way around.
he was saying
That's
that he
funny,
he
man.
he
That's
always
that's
wanted to
cool.
do a video in his neighborhood, and I think he just did one. Him and the brother that's in
Yeah,
the
him
group
and
with him, Black
yeah,
Black
yeah,
Eyed Peas,
yeah,
and he grew up with his family grew up with another family, and I think the young girl in there just turned 16, and he knew her since she was a little baby, right?
yeah.
And he said he would have canceled his show to do her because she called him and
Mhm.
asked him, could he do his
Like a little performance or whatever.
yeah, no, the what is it when he turned 16? The
Oh, the quinceañera.
Quin- quinceañera, that's
Yeah,
how
the
you say it?
quinceañera. Yeah, it says sweet
Yeah,
15, but
yeah.
yeah, sweet 16 and like yeah, but it's a quinceañera.
Yeah, because he was real disappointed as he was telling the story. He said, I would have canceled my show that I was getting paid for to go over there and do it for her. Because,
But it just didn't work out or whatever. And I'm sure it would. You know.
no, because he heard about it the day of.
Oh yeah, you just yeah, he couldn't, he couldn't,
Yeah,
he couldn't. You
he
know,
couldn't do it.
unfortunately, he couldn't. Yeah,
Yeah, he
but
couldn't do it.
I'm sure the young lady knew. Like yeah, you know, it's just like
Oh,
you know,
because he
I
spoke to her
tried. You know,
mom.
he would have
Yeah,
came.
he no, but I think she's in the video with him. I think she's
Okay.
actually,
No, that's no. I've seen the when I first
yeah,
found out that like literally like he was that he grew up in Boyle Heights, which is funny because
yeah,
like my grandmother, that's where she lived for a long time till she died. You know, but
yeah,
anyway, the drink champs is when I was saying like, yeah, you know, I grew up in
exactly,
East LA, Boyle
exactly.
Heights and shit, only black
And
family, you know, like literally like his family like I think 5 generations in California and they came from like down south, you know, like
and he
literally
has the
like yeah,
accent down too.
yeah, no,
He,
yeah, no, and I get that because like literally like um you could like when I first like where I live at now in La Puente, it's
hmm
predominantly Hispanic, predominantly Mexican neighborhood. It's my first time ever living amongst Mexicans. I'd never lived amongst Mexicans. It wasn't a bit of a culture shock because like
hmm
Mexicans are Mexicans, but like literally it was just it was odd at the beginning because like literally I'm like literally the only time I ever hear like the music that they're playing is like I'm at I literally go to East Los for to a swap meet we used to go to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like
hmm
my my interactions with other Mexicans that I didn't knew that I didn't know were very limited, and the other Mexicans that I did know were all my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I would go to my family's house here, family's house there, and literally like playing on the street. I wouldn't play with other Mexicans. I was the Mexican, you know, playing with all the homies on the street. You get what I'm saying? And like literally, that was cool to know. That's like, oh, okay, like Will I Am is like me, just the other way around. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if he speaks Spanish or not. I don't know if he does or not, but I think he
I've heard
does.
him speak a little bit of it, but like he
Yeah,
definitely got the what do they call it? The slang, you know, down.
yeah, and
He gets the slang
also
down on point because I can't even
he
like he doesn't. I can't do what he does.
no, but he
I
has
can't
this
talk that way.
car. No, but he has this car that's like a is a Benz, right?
Okay.
And he programmed AI into the steering. It's a AI in a steering wheel. So when he
Yes, sir.
turns it on and he plays his music,
Yeah.
it could if you turn left, it'll add a bass or whatever. If you turn
Yeah.
right, it'll do this to the beat. And he was
Mm-hmm.
driving it. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot who was in the car with him, but it was just the most incredible thing to me that all that technology
Yeah.
simply making a left turn, right turn, or whatever.
Yeah.
It could just
Yeah,
switch up
and
your
that's a
yeah,
California thing, Troy. Because like literally, like
yeah.
they've been doing that forever. Like I consider him my brother, but he's like the eldest, my cousin. It's
Mm-hmm.
like literally, like, he's like my brother. Like literally, he's the oldest out of all of us. He used to be into the lowrider trucks and stuff like that. Literally, like you
Right.
saw him like
Okay.
literally, like I remember back in the day. I mean, this was a long time because he's like 10 years older than me. I remember
Uh,
he actually to this day he still has the plaque that he won like a lowrider magazine award
yeah, that
for
was
because
when the
he used to do the
'90s,
lowrider
right?
trucks. He didn't do the like the
That was in the
Caminos. He did the
'90s,
trucks.
right?
No, this was in the 80s,
'80s.
80s,
Okay.
early
Yeah.
90s when he did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I remember he got a plaque. I actually still remember his Mazda that he tricked out, you know, and
Okay.
stuff. But I was really
Yeah.
young, so like literally, I hung out with him when I got older, but the 10-year gap, like when he was doing that, I was like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. But
Yeah, but
yeah.
that's like a California thing, man. Doing that, so like, yeah, it makes sense. Like literally, like in
Yeah,
and
but
not just like
it's
Hispanic areas, like literally in the hood and in the body, they do that shit.
yeah, because he'll talk to him as he'll say AI.
Mhm.
He tell him what kind of mood he's in, right?
Mm.
And then he'll play something, and he's
Yeah,
like,
no, that's cool. That's cool, man.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's
you
what he's
gotta go
into. So it is what
look
it
at
is.
that video. Just type in, I guess, "Will I am" in the car or whatever, and you'll see
Okay,
it.
like he has it like that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but I gotta jump off, brother. I gotta
yeah,
start doing
man.
this
No, for
laundry
sure. That
and
was cool
doing
though.
this
That
dishes.
was cool that you brought that up, man.
Yeah, but look, I'm coming back again Friday and then Saturday because the fight in England starts at 10, so it's 5 o'clock our time.
Yeah,
So
You got to see your
So
God King, Dillian White, bruh. You know,
no, that's not
you're
my God
Trump. You got to
King.
see that. I just fucking with you. I'm fucking
I
with
just
you,
like his
Troy, bro.
character,
I used
man.
to fuck with you a lot. Nah, I used to mess with you
I
a
know
lot
you do.
back in
You
the
and
day, bro.
everybody else.
Yeah, I know, because
You
we
and
know it got
everybody
to you.
else.
But nah,
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
No, but you know what it is? Like I said, it's just that I like that character. I've seen him put to sleep in the most beautiful way by the Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot the man's name, right?
Povetkin?
Beautiful. That I'm sorry, but that up and funny enough, I was on somebody's show and I said, man, all he got to do, Dillian, is land the uppercut. This man's wide open for uppercut. Next thing you know, he gets knocked out by an uppercut,
Yeah,
right?
no, he was dominating that fight. You know, he got knocked out, but it's heavyweight, so that happens. But Dillian got him back in the second one. Dillian's got an excellent uppercut. He always has. That's his best weapon.
Yeah, and he has a left hook. He has a monster left hook.
Yeah, but
But
the uppercut is a thing of beauty. Like literally, the only one in that division they got a better one is AJ, and AJ knocked him out with it.
no, but listen to me when I tell you this.
So,
If Dillian focuses on this young man's body, he wins the
mm,
fight. He don't need to worry about his head. Focus on his body. All
mhm.
his punches, all this guy's punches are really straight arm punches, right?
Yeah,
And he's not in the greatest of his lower body is not in the greatest of shape, right?
sure.
And I don't think he's ever went 12 rounds.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think so.
He's really getting started. He's got a lot of hype on Talma, but I don't know, Troy.
Yeah.
Like, I hope I'm wrong, but I think Dillian's just gonna get some money, bro. They're using each other. They're using it for the name and using it to get some money for last payday. That's what I'm
Well,
thinking.
if he's the Dillian that has that same attitude, he wins. If he comes in hesitating because he knows he doesn't have it anymore, he's gonna lose. And if he loses, I really want him to retire. Just like I want Pacquiao to go sit down. I have respect for
Yeah, no,
both men.
Pacquiao been retired, but like that's what we have to deal with, bro. Because like literally, like it ain't just Pacquiao. Like Barrios gave him the opportunity, so like Barrios could have been like, nah, I'm not fighting the dude. But anyway, I
That's that.
digress.
You know what? I was going to tell you that I spoke to your boy one time, but I didn't get him on the show.
Who?
Fernando Vargas.
Oh, cool, cool, nice, dope.
Yeah, because you know what happened? I called. I do my due diligence. I got some nonprofit he used to work with, and they didn't check with him first before they gave me his phone number. I thought they checked with him and called ahead, right?
Yes, sir.
So I called, and I was like, "How you doing, champ?" I told him my name. He's like, "How'd you get my number, man?" I said, "Okay, salute, okay, thank you, brother." I said, "Well, I called around, and I got to this." And I said a name. He's like, he gave me. I said, yeah. He said, brother, I'm not mad at you, but why in the fuck would he think it would be all right to give a stranger my number? I said, brother, I'm sorry. I thought he
No,
called
and
in
I
and
get
told
that.
me.
I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's the same thing I
yeah. Because
said.
like, yeah, that would be weird. I'm like, bro, like I don't know you, bro. Like I get it.
Yeah,
You know, no, I get it. Like you literally, like I get like if you would have been like kind of like off put it because like this guy should be like okay, like it makes sense. You're a fan, you try to get an interview, but also you got to get it from his perspective. I'm like I'm a
I
private
understood
person.
everything
I'm
he said.
yeah no I got you
Yeah, you could trust me because I apologized to him about 2, 3 times. He's like,
yeah
brother,
no for sure because like
I,
yeah I got you
I'm not even mad at you because I understand what you're doing, but I'm
yeah
not mad at you. It's just that you got to see it from my point of view, you
yeah
know.
no for sure
And
for
I
sure.
said, brother, I certainly do. I certainly do, man.
All right,
He said, but call me back in a few months. Maybe I'll calm down. You
no.
get me
Yeah,
on
and
the
that's a guy
show.
that's never really done interviews too. Fernando really really
Yeah,
did interview. Even when he was like in his heyday, he never really
yeah,
was an interview guy. He would talk his shit like to build the fight, but like to do
yeah.
interviews, like I don't think I've seen him in a lot of interviews like when he was in his prime and then now. Like the
Let
last
me.
time he was in an interview, he got fucking like he literally was about to punch out the Puerto Rican podcaster because he believes
Wow.
Tito
Okay.
Trinidad cheated him.
Okay. And
So
you know
literally,
who else?
when they bring that up, he literally turns from 1 to 100 when they bring that up.
No, but you know who else I caught up to?
Hmm.
Uh, Tito from what's his name? Tito Santana.
Tito Santana. Who's that?
WWF back. That was probably before your time. WWF wrestler Tito
He sounds
Santana.
familiar.
I want to say he was the first Mexican wrestler on WWF. Him and his
Okay.
brother.
Yeah, he probably comes from a long line because like literally like
Yeah.
the Guerreros and they literally come from like they come
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
There's a
but he
big
was the first one on TV,
lucha
I
over
think.
there. Yeah. There's probably the first one
Yeah.
in that big platform. Yeah, no, for sure, man, because they like dynasties and shit over there in Mexico.
Yeah, so I got to speak to him,
That's
but
cool.
first he said he had to talk to his agent, right? And
Yes, sir.
then So I called his agent up, and he said he doesn't really get paid to do anything. I mean, but I said, okay. Well, he told me to talk to you. He said, well,
Mm,
I'll talk to him. And then he said that could you pay him so much? I said, well, I'm not to the point where I can pay anybody yet,
yeah.
but I definitely give him the platform. And then I asked his agent who's his favorite fighter. Come to find out it was Jerry Cooney. We had him
Yes,
on the
sir.
show. So
I
I
got you.
said, look, I can hook you up with Jerry Cooney if you hook me up with Tito. He's like, cool.
Yeah.
But
All
then
right.
then
No,
when
you made it happen. Yeah.
but then when I called Tito again to set everything up, he didn't remember nothing.
Mm.
He really literally didn't remember anything. So I said, okay, I kind of get what's going on here. I don't want to push this issue, right?
Yeah, and he's also like you got
Yeah.
to remember too, like literally like at the probably at that time, especially with like an old school like Fernando or like the guy that you're talking about. These guys are
Mm-hmm.
used to talking to established journalists and reporters in their particular sports. It's not like now where like literally like I could probably call up Terrence Bud Crawford and say, "Oh, I got this channel. Like, can you please help me out? Like, I'll do whatever it takes, you know." And Terrence,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I've never met Terrence, but I would say give it the benefit of the doubt. He's a cool dude. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll do an interview with you. With you, you get what I'm saying? So like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they probably come from a time where it's like, yeah, you're like a fan. Like, I don't like literally like call my agent. You know, like if he knows you, then I mess with you. Now they're like, I don't like literally. It's like you have amateurs posing as journalists, so it's different now than
But
when you
and
were trying to get in with the OGs. You know.
and the truth is, when I listen to people talk to these cats nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
they don't do any homework. They don't do any homework, and they don't know what to talk. They're just doing it. Me,
Mm-hmm.
this is why we sounded so. That's why we sounded so good over there when I was
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it
no,
with Nathan.
y'all were doing something different.
Yeah, we did like I did his homework, he did his homework, and I would have at least three or four, five questions to ask them if it came down to that, right? And then it would just go from there because I would know stuff in my head, but I'm not going on that. I would go read up on them and see what has changed and all that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I would just I would be ready.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be
no, because
ready. But
you
yeah.
guys were doing it properly, in my opinion. And but I clocked it like maybe like 6 months in. I'm like, okay, this has now become. It was early on, but now it's become a mutual arrangement
Mm-hmm.
between promoter and channel. So
Right.
they're not gonna ask them any. They're not. They're literally just like a PR arm. Some of these channels for these fighters.
Yeah, basically that's why them LDBC dudes hated me because I would come on there and just burn the house down on purpose. But let me get ahead and jump off here, man. Get my
Yeah,
stuff
no, no. Get
together.
some rest, Troy. Sorry, I keep bringing stuff up and then you get into it. But
Nah,
I'll let you go, my brother. And we'll talk
that's
later.
all right. Well, it was good talking to you, brother. Hopefully, we'll catch up on Saturday, and I'll see if
Yeah,
I
for
can
sure.
find
We'll
a.
see Dillian White knockout of town, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. I'll see if I can find the fight, and I'll. I don't know if I can even do the audio. You can't do the audio on here, can you?
Nah, not like that. I doubt it. Yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
it's cool. You can just like talk. I mean, that's what we used to do. Like literally, you just get like you just get dudes that talk about the fight. Oh, it's a good fight. Now it's a bunch of
Yeah.
bullshit. You're trolling, but still, nah, yeah. I mean, it's with it.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what it should be, man. But Friday
Yeah,
I'm coming back with Daddy's Lounge, and I'm gonna do my piece and go from there.
yeah, man.
But
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna,
I'll support you every chance I get, bro. I mean, like
hmm
literally, like you're one of the few channels I'll go, and still like talk
yeah.
about
All
anything
right,
with, you
bro.
know. But anyway,
Yeah.
all right, Troy. I'll talk to you later,
All
man.
right, brother. Thank you, man.
No, anytime. Peace.
All right. All right. All right. Y'all went a long time today. 2 hours. I guess it was 2 hours, but thank you. Nah, no, no, no. Hour and 20 minutes. But thank you, Puro. Appreciate the conversation. Thank all the brothers that came in the chat. Hold on. You got Picasso. You got Cuckling Sector. Hopefully I got that right. And it looks like the same dude with yeah, Cuckling Sector, Cuck Repit, CCD. I don't know if that's the same dude or not. But thank y'all for showing up, brother. I gotta get some sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna go get some sleep and get up and finish what I gotta do. But thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for those who are watching it. Thank you for those who always hit me up late with the like and the and the like and the share and the watching it later on. Okay, so I appreciate all that too. Yeah, have a blessed day.